We're here at Beggar bus stop. We're at, I think, what is called Otedola Bridge. And right behind me is a park. I'm not quite sure what its name is. This park, it has seating inside, but as you can see, it's locked. Oh, it's not locked. So as an architecture student, one of the major items that could either make you fail or pass was the inclusion of green space in your design project. And I remember that, I remember facing a lot of design assessments. Immediately your lecturer saw that there wasn't green space, he'd be like, hey, there's no green space, So from like my second year, I already knew that include green space, put trees, put grass. But then why? Beyond just knowing that you have to do this to make an urban space conducive or a good space for living and working, what's the motive behind it? How should we include green spaces in design? And that's kind of part of, I guess, urban planning and the design profession as a whole. But it also kind of comes into play very practically when we look around the city. Are those indices being met when we're including green spaces in Lagos and in other cities across Nigeria? And this video is just to kind of do a little bit of investigation into that topic. So obviously there are a lot of parks in Lagos, especially during Governor Fashola's reign. He did a lot. I think there was actually a Greener Lagos program. There was a lot of development with Last Park, the Parks and Gardens Agency. So obviously we can't go to all the parks in Lagos. We just selected 3 that we'll be looking at in this video.
Yes, I know.
Yes, I do know.
Yes.
So we're here at Allen Roundabout in Ikeja, and right behind me is a park. I'm not quite sure what its name is, but you can see the Fela statue, which was commissioned as part of the Lagos at 50 celebration. This park, it has seating inside, but as you can see, it's locked. Oh, it's not locked, but I'm not too sure if you can actually go in. I'm actually a bit scared to try. To be fair, I wouldn't stop in the middle of traffic and say, oh, let me come and have a nice time to chill in the middle of a very, very busy roundabout. So the question that we're asking is that, how important is the location of a park with regard to how people will be able to utilize it effectively? And, what is the purpose for having these spaces here? So we're inside now, and to be honest, I'm kind of half skeptical. I'm really surprised. This is a discovery for me. So I guess the question now isn't even about the usefulness of the park, because if it's open for people to come inside, then obviously they expect people to be using it. But the issue is that people are probably not going to be using it because of the place that it's situated in. So let's just kind of take a walk inside. Literally, we're kind of shaking in our boots here because anything can happen. This is Lagos after. It's really pretty. But it's really noisy though, there's a lot of noise here. Guys, they're demolishing Alade Market as we speak. This was not even how we thought this video would go, because pretty much we assumed that this place would be locked. I know I've said that like 10 times, but I can't get over the fact that yeah.
And this place is actually very nice.
Yeah, but it's not really nice because you still have to, there's so much noise. This is not a chilling place.
Well, I think it's not you're not supposed to sit down here for a long time. Just for you to just sit down for say 30 to 45 minutes, catch your breath and continue.
No, all the smoke will choke you before the 30 minutes is
but
over.
even Lagos traffic itself won't help.
Exactly.
Horn and stuff. But it's all good, Jerry. It's all good.
No.
People don't use it. I've not seen anybody there. I can't be the weird one. I'll just go there. People be looking at me somehow.
I don't feel it's for public use, that's why though.
It has never crossed my mind before.
I have never seen anybody inside this place before.
So we're at, I think what is called Otedola Bridge. This is Otedola Estate, not too far from here. There's Magodo Brooks Estate and Magodo Phase 2. And on the other side is MK Obela Gardens. And towards that side is Alausa and Ikeja. And this is just an underbridge space, I guess, what we generally tend to call underbridge in Lagos. And it's not really used. I see a couple of people running here in the mornings and they come here and kind of congregate. But with regard to people actually using this space, not very much. It seems a bit dilapidated or almost incomplete. But to be fair, I actually think it should be a place that I'd like to sit down and chill in. It's pretty quiet, relatively quiet for Lagos. And yeah, let's just take a look at some of the elements in this space. So here you can see that there used to be some sort of barrier before, but it isn't there anymore. So people can actually, like, I guess, jump over the gutter and come in here. But if you come this way, the rest of it is barricaded. So if you go, we're going to go further down and see the other parts of it. There's some sort of access to this place, and it's open as well. So I guess it's the barricades on the around the perimeter are just to kind of guide entry and access. There's one here, and I think there's one on the other side as well. But I guess because it's right next to a road, they have to put some sort of barrier so that people don't drive onto people in the park. So it's another space in Lagos that is open and available for use. It's a bit run down, and they probably could do with some sprucing up, but another park, another place to use. We're here at Vega bus stop, and I don't think this is not the actual bus stop. The bus stop is kind of towards the back where the new overhead bridge has been constructed. This is another of the Lagos at 50 celebration monuments that were commissioned. It's just a massive foot. But there's a park, what we think is a park, and there's some seating in there. We're going to find out whether or not it's actually in use and accessible. Surprise, surprise, guys, it's open. I've driven past here a couple of times, and I've always assumed that this place would be locked. And I used to ask, why are they putting chairs here so people can actually get in? But it's open and available for us to take a step in and kind of figure out the vibe that's going to give us. It might actually be the same contractor because it's the same seats that were in the one at Allen. We can see the big foot just behind me. And yeah, it's kind of like a really small mini park, but I feel like it's really awkwardly placed because this is right in the middle of what is quite a busy roundabout, probably even more busy than, maybe not, more than the one at Allen Ikeja. But it seems to be more awkward to actually access because there's a wide road on each side and there's no real like zebra crossing or like pedestrian access to get to this place. Another issue with this kind of park, or a garden, because it's right in between major roads, it seems like there's been some sort of accident here and the barrier has been broken. So obviously there are safety issues that need to be addressed here. Like, would I want to come to a park that is so close to cars and is so close to, well, wrong things or bad things or accidents that are waiting to happen? So Lagosians, let's take a break. I guess all these little spaces are kind of like breaks in the hustle and bustle of the city, and I know that that's kind of what Lagos is known for. You know, getting to where you're going really fast and everything happening really quick time, real time, everything on the buzzer. But I want to encourage you to, I mean, we have these spaces, these little kind of tiny places to breathe, albeit you're breathing in the midst of all of this. But why don't you take the opportunity to use one of the parks in your area? I know there are quite a number around Lagos now. So yeah, take a breather, take a break. Until next time on Black and Yellow Urbanism. Bye.